there, and welcome to Cosette's Enchanted Journeys. I'm your host, Jenny the Genie, here with my sweet friend, Cosette the cat, and we were just digging through our trunk because we thought it might be fun to play some dress up today. Do you like to play dress up too? I love playing dress up. It's so fun to put on different outfits and masks and all kinds of stuff. The only problem is, I have so much stuff here, I just can't decide what I want to be. Do you ever have that problem too? Well, maybe what we could do is we could go on an enchanted journey, read a story, and maybe that will give us an idea of what we can dress up as. Does that sound good to you? Me too. Okay. Do you know how we get out of my magic lamp and go on an enchanted journey? Just rub your hands together like this and say, I wish to go on an enchanted journey. I wish to go on an enchanted journey. And off we go! Wow, so beautiful here. Boat out on the water and some palm trees. Isn't this nice? Well, we're in this really tropical special location to do a little reading of where the wild things are today. I hope you'll enjoy this story as much as I do. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, I'll eat you up. So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew, and grew, and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws, till Max said, Be still, and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Now stop, Max said, and sent the wild things to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so. And Max said, No. The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year, in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot. Oh, I just loved that island where Max went to with all those interesting creatures. Say, you know, Max dressed up before he headed off on his adventure. Doesn't that sound like fun? Why don't we head back to my magic lamp and we'll dress up like silly monsters and maybe we'll have a wild rumpus of our own. Does that sound fun to you? Great, me too. Go grab some silly clothes, costume dress-up stuff, anything you have. Get ready to get in your best wild thing creature outfit you can, and we'll go have a wild rumpus of our own. We're back to my magic lamp. What do you think, Cosette? Do you like my monster-y outfit? I've got furry feet. Roar. And I've got a red fuzzy body. And some wild thing legs, and these horn bones coming out of my head, and we can make a wild rumpus right here in our lamp, Cosette. Rah, rah. Would you like to be the queen of our magic lamp today, Cosette? You know, this is fun having a wild rumpus, just Cosette and me, with you here, of course. But wouldn't it be more fun if we went to a monster party? Would you like to go to a monster party with me? Yeah, let's go!
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise,
He did the mash!
He did the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard smash. It caught on like a
He
flash.
did the mash.
He did the monster mash!
From my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast, the ghouls all came from their humble abodes to get a jolt from my electrode.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
The
Monster mash!
It was a graveyard
They
smash.
did the mash.
It caught on like a flash!
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash!
The zombies were having fun. The party had just begun. The guests included Wolfman, Dracula, and his son. The scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
Played the mash.
They played the monster mash.
The monster mash.
It was a graveyard
They
smash!
played the mash.
It got on in a flash.
They played the mash.
They played the monster mash. Out from his coffin, Rex's voice did ring. Seemed he was troubled by just one thing. Opened the lid and shook his fist and said,
Whatever happened to the Transylvania twist?
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash.
The monster mash.
And it's a graveyard
It's
smash.
now the mash.
It's caught on in a flash.
It's now the mash.
It's now the monster mash. Now everything's cool, Drax a part of the band, and my monster mash is the hit of the land. For you, the living, this mash was meant to. When you get to my door, tell them Boris sent you.
Then you can mash.
Then you can monster mash
The monster mash.
and do my graveyard
Then you
smash.
can
Do you like
mash.
to monster mash?
You'll catch on in a
I
flash.
lost one of my
Then you
feet!
can mash.
Then you can monster mash.
I'm just monster mashing all I'm having fun!
You ain't catching
I think it's time we head back to my magic lamp. What do you think? Let's go! Wow, Cosette, I had a really good time at that monster party, didn't you? I think Cosette had a good time at the monster party. I hope you had fun at the monster party. I hope you got to dress up in your best Wild Thing outfit and get silly and make a wild rumpus too. Whew, now I'm tired, and I think I need a little nap. But I'll hope you come back and visit Cosette and me in our magic lamp again really soon. Until then, keep playing, keep making wild rumpuses, and having lots of fun. Rah!